Kevin Gausman's been throwing the ball very well all season long. He hopes to continue that today, here this afternoon.
Back to the starting lineup. Josh Lowe, great spring training, hurt the oblique on a hit during opening day, and he is now back on this May 15th. And welcome back, Josh Lowe. Single to start the afternoon. He's been waiting to do that since opening day.
He is a line drive machine.
So make Josh 2 for 3 at the big league level. Here's Brandon Lau swinging a high fly ball to fairly deep right. Does it have enough carry? To the wall, looking up, and this one is long gone. Brandon Lau loves hitting in Toronto.
And 2 batters in, the Rays lead 2-0. A home run for Brandon Lau, and the Rays jump on Kevin Gausman early. Talk about a helium ball. It went straight up and floated over the right field wall and cleared it by plenty.
Low a hit, Lau a homer, a loud one, and the Rays are up 2-0 here in the first.
It's right-hander Zach Littell here this afternoon, making his 9th start of the season, looking for that 3rd win. And we talk coming in, he's been throwing the ball well.
Bo Bichette leads it off the right way. He's got a single to start the day for the Blue Jays.
So for Vladdy, last 11 games, he hasn't homered, but he's hitting .357, getting on base a lot, and a 4-pitch walk, and the first 2 are aboard here in the bottom of the first.
Well, that's the last thing you want to see from your starter. They give you a 2-0 lead. You give up a single and a walk, and all of a sudden Toronto's threatening right out of the chute.
This is popped up in foul territory. Jansen coming over and makes the catch. And look at Bichette. There was nobody at third base because Caminero went to maybe catch the foul ball, and the pitcher Littell didn't cover. So Santander retired, but very smart base running from Bo Bichette.
Littell has gotten hitters into 4 double plays this year.
1st and 3rd, 1 out. Pitch to George Springer.
Ground ball towards short, could be 2. Walls has it to second 1. Lau's relay in time, double play, and the inning is over. Springer hits into his team-high 7th double play this year, and Littell out of the first with no damage done.
Tough start to this inning. A pitcher's pitch lined into left center field for a base hit, and then a bunt hit by Walls, and 2 are aboard with nobody out.
All right, now a golden chance to add on. Sure. You've got 4 hits now off Gausman. You've got 2 on. He goes. Throw to third is not in time. Caballero with his 10th over at third base, and Taylor Walls with number 6. He's over at second.
Rays utilizing the speed, and it's 2nd and 3rd with only 1 out.
And now the infield's going to come in for Toronto, and you almost have to come through here. 2nd and 3rd, 1 out, a 3-1.
And Danny Jansen drives at least
Better
1
go.
in.
Better
Here
go.
comes Walls, and he's out at the plate. Caballero scores. It's 3-0 Rays, but there's out number 2.
What a toss from Nathan Lucas. 1 hops to home plate, picked up chest high by Kirk, who tags Walls on the chest to make it a 1-run single rather than a 2-run single. It is still 3-0 Rays on the RBI hit from Danny Jansen.
Alejandro Kirk was one of the heroes for the Jays yesterday. His 3-run homer, the difference in a 3-1 Jays win. Pitch is lined towards center field, coming on Meisner, slides and makes the catch. Cameron Meisner on the turf. Might have got a pretty good rug burn, but he's able to make the play, and there's the first out here on the 2nd inning on a liner that knuckled right toward him.
I'll tell you what, that ball was absolutely smoked. That is not an easy play.
After the big series out in Seattle, the Rays have cooled off Barger so far. 0 for 7 in the first 2 games. Barger hits it high in the air to right field, and this one is gone. He got a hanging breaking ball and hits it out to right. His 2nd home run of the season, and the Blue Jays are on the board.
So much for the over.
A sky-scraping blast for Addison Barger, his 2nd home run of the season, and the Blue Jays are on the board. It's 3-1.
Very pleased to be joined live from the end of the Blue Jays dugout. There's Chris Bassett. How are you, Chris? Thanks for doing this.
I'm good. I hope you guys are doing well, too.
Littell looking to strike out this side after he got Lucas looking and Bichette swinging the 2-1.
As Guerrero lines one hard, left field, gone.
A blast from Vladimir Guerrero Jr., his 5th of the season, and the Blue Jays have homered in consecutive innings. It's 3-2 for the Rays over Toronto, bottom 3.
I love where Vladdy is at right now. I watched him take BP today, and he's just driving balls the other way. So I think that's an easy ball to kind of try to do too much with, but he's not trying to do too much with anything right now, which makes him really dangerous.
The Rays up 3-2, and Cameron Meisner started against Gausman.
Got his first RBI since April 23rd in Arizona last night.
And that's hit well to right. And Cameron Meisner joins the home run parade. It's 4-2 Rays as he answers Guerrero's shot.
And there's his second RBI since Arizona. Cameron Meisner with home run number 4. And the Rays gain a little bit more separation. They have a 2-run lead once again at 4-2 here in the 4th.
First homer on the road for Cameron Meisner. And boy, did Cameron drill it.
This one down the left field line. Lucas racing over, and he's got it. What a play deep in the corner by Nathan Lucas.
Well, I tell you what, the Blue Jays outfield has made some spectacular plays recently. And Lucas, there's not much room in foul territory over there. You can see it's a fair ball, and he slides to stop his momentum. A terrific play.
One gone, 5th inning. 4-2 Rays in front for Josh Lowe, who just came off the IL today. He's 1 for 2 with a run scored.
And that's hit well to straightaway center field. Josh Lowe in his return to the Rays has hit one out. His first home run, and the Rays have rebuilt the 3-run lead. What a return for Josh Lowe.
That was some kind of a sound off that bat, Neil, and Josh Lowe has hit his first home run since 2024.
He is homered, he has singled, and his latest home run adds to the Rays' lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game in the 5th.
Kevin Gausman's back on the mound.
The Rays have hit 3 home runs today. Brandon Lau, Cameron Meisner, and Josh Lowe.
Caballero has a stolen base today. In fact, the Rays pulled off a double steal in the air to right center field into the alleyway and avoiding Santander.
Caballero cruises into second with a double as he and Miles Straw couldn't get there. A well-struck double to the opposite field, his 6th 2-base hit of the year, and action begins in the Toronto bullpen. Jose Caballero moves up to 3rd with 2 out for Chandler Simpson.
This will be up to Chandler Simpson to try to tack on for the Rays.
The pitch is lined in a shallow center. Coming on Straw, it's going to drop in front base hit. Caballero scores from 3rd. Simpson dunks a single into center, and the Rays indeed score for a 3rd straight inning. They're now up 6-2 in the 6th, and it looks like that's it for Kevin Gausman.
So Kevin Gausman will leave after 5 2/3, 6-2 Rays.
Well, look at this. We're into the 8th inning, and the Rays starter is still there. Zach Littell. Seems like he's even gotten more efficient as the game has gone along.
He has. He has gotten into a really good rhythm, a really good groove.
The Blue Jays 2 runs on 6 hits today. The 2 runs on solo homers. Lucas with a fly ball to right. Hit pretty well, and it's gone. That's number 3 on the season now for Lucas, and it's a 3-run game.
Boy, he's been swinging the bat well.
Well, how about Nathan Lucas slowly starting to see that ball better, slowly starting to take better swings.
3rd Blue Jays home run today, and they're fighting to stay in it. It's 6-3 for the Rays.
And that will be all for Zach Littell. A very good outing for him.
And Josh Lowe heads down to second base. Should be a pass ball on Alejandro Kirk. And Brandon Lau, who always has hit well in this building at the Rogers Center, with 1 on and 1 out in the 9th inning in a 6-3 game.
And another one to deep center field, and he's got a 2-homer day. Brandon Lau goes deep twice, and the Rays open it up in the 9th. It is 8-3.
Brandon Lau with his first multi-homer game of the season, and that might have put it out of reach. Brandon continues his amazing day. His 7th home run makes it an 8-3 Rays lead in the 9th.
That 2-run shot by Brandon Lau, that has taken Pete Fairbanks off the mound and got Cole Sulser up there.
So the Rays are not away from taking the series.
Grounded to Caminero. Good throw wins the game, and he does. And the Rays win the series in Toronto on an 8-3 day where the Rays showed off pretty much everything they can do as a unit.